Alright, welcome back homies and honeys with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. So we basically chilling, we leveling up, we got our eloquence to level 2. Got a couple
What do you think?
couple social ranks up. So we ended up getting Straw to level 5, Hulkenberg to 4. We're about to do Heistman and get him to level 2. I think we got Marie to level 3. Yeah, we've been doing alright. Our Moore's level 5. Oh yeah, we need to go see your boy real quick, because we unlocked a new archetype. Well, for the healer, the upgraded for the cleric. We unlocked the cleric,
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
it would indeed appear as though you acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here.
Hello.
Alright, study. It's gonna unlock the archetype for healer or cleric, even though, we might not be able to. We never got our cleric to 20. So we might not be able to unlock this yet. Yeah, we need to get this to 20. I don't think I have anybody that has it at 20 yet. What do you got though? Healing. Big boy light, or, mid boy light damage. Big heal for party. Raise, basically. One ally recover their 10% of their HP for 3 turns. Ooh. Increase the effect of recovery magic. Dang. Okay, so some big cool. Alright. So I can't unlock it. Don't nobody got maxed out healer. Yeah, Straw is like the closest. Well, we ain't unlocking that. At least not yet.
You're getting. Oh.
Oh. You'll come again.
And we're gonna go kick it with Heistman. That's the plan.
But why?
What do you think?
Heistman.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah, we need this right here. That's what we needed the level 2 for, so we can actually see. Alright. Cool.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies will help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, and then you will learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Yep, I'm all set. Go, Granddad.
Now then.
Let's start with the little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin. You're wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. You're so cool. I couldn't keep up. One more time? Let's try one more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Boy, fast. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that? I'm not a master. But how can I do that?
Well,
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, nor no correct way of improving, but at the very least you can decide what what you aspire to.
Then
Want to keep going? That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner. Your castle? Oh. I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink. Nah, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. What did it taste like? Do you miss your hometown?
Hold on.
Do you miss your hometown?
no.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminded me of my son. Been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know? He had a stout heart in his little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself, had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. Cremated means, you know, burning him. But I don't know if I should question that. How does that equate to mourning? How does that equate to mourning him?
The truth is,
It's the way of the Ujif boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place. They go to their place in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help. Let's find his place. I'd like to help. I'd like to help lay your son to rest.
No.
We've an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours or any inconvenience. Boy, I can't put that burden on you. It's a favor for a friend.
Let's do it.
Still, we can do it. It isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return the favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast then, to cement our vow, you with the cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together, and to the beginning of morning. I can sense Hesme's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally. I like Hesme. I think so far he might be my favorite character so far.
Are you watching?
Okay, what's this? Preternatural hearing. Display the location of strong enemies on dungeon map. Okay.
My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though I disarray. Tonight, I'll rest well. Dirase.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Imp's Den, to the east of Martera, used to be full of bandits. Apparently, goblins took it over. Is that so? At least we know what we're up against. Goblins move in groups. It's possible that they are just as smart enough to understand the advantages that come with superior numbers.
Guess so, huh?
Their leader is the Goblin King, right? We picked up a request, so let's knock him off his throne. Soon, one of these days. Boom, 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 boom. Your voice, Marie.
What now?
Trying to see where we at. So we're here with double sunlight. Oh, if you buy it, it actually puts that on your calendar. Interesting. Okay, so we got until the 16th. So we got like one, two, three, four, like 5 days to kill still before anything majorly spoil or major story stuff goes on too. Let me see what the community has done. What the has the community done? Okay, they're gonna do exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend time with Maria. Maria. I wonder how much. Yeah, I got a lot of these, but like hero essences. Raw. Yeah, my healer is super low. Do this. See if I can get my healer up.
New skills, new possibilities. I found new power.
Yeah, it'll probably take like another 5 of these to get this to 20. I forgot we got a bunch of items we can sell too. Alright, so we need to go to the Gauntlet Runner, do our daily shenanigans at the Gauntlet Runner, and then we'll go hang out with Marie.
Very good.
That's as far as I've decided so far.
This is...
And we still need to cook some shit at for that one quest for that lady. Go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and drop a deuce. Drop a deucey deuce.
Right. Well then.
Take a shower.
What do you think?
Yep, going to Marie. Definitely going to Marie. Do you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. Please go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know you must be busy. I come out and ask you, did you say something to Marie?
It's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. That's odd. She's a good kid. That's odd. That's odd? Is that really that odd? Maybe not odd per se, but it's all just seems a tad desperate, as if she's frightened or something. Why, you little wench, you little wretch. Look at that. You've done. Look at what you've done. Huh? Who down there yelling at my girl Marie? Oh, I'll bust this motherfucker up.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? That damn brat spilled me drink down me leg. That's your idea of service, Fabine?
I'm sorry.
Be sorry.
Well,
Keeping your britches on, wet as they are, leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Marie upstairs?
I'm sorry.
Don't have to apologize.
Listen,
Don't have to apologize.
But,
But it's all my fault.
by
Miss
the way,
Fabine was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabine that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabine will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? She would never abandon you. And why would you think that?
no.
She wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. But Papa did. He left me all alone. Maria, may I come in?
it's all right.
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer already left. Everything is just fine now. Miss Fabine,
I'm sorry.
I promise I'll be a good girl from now on. Really, I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you?
Maria.
Oh, my Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabine?
Okay.
Now, you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he could. He did because he truly deeply cared about you. He did it for both of you. He worked to protect everyone. He made me promise him. He worked to protect everyone. He worked hard to protect everyone above all else. That he did. And even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt that he is watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you. And it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too by giving him strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why.
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl. We have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy or sad. Or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. I can sense deep trust in Marie. That Marie has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy she now feels. Boy, she gave me big star. She gave me big points on that one.
I can really stay.
Increase post-battle experience points. Ooh, speed cooking. Time will not elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. Oh. I can now cook in the Gauntlet runner's kitchen without passing time. Ooh, that's really good. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Marie? Would you mind checking in on Marie from time to time to see how she's doing for me? All right. About that scary customer before, he was only in a bad mood because he really recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before he went home and he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. That means that there's more that I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up before bed. How about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. I say goodbye to Marie and Fabine and return to the group.
Well then.
What do you want to know?
Alright, check the community. What the community do? Spent time with Heisme. Spent time with Brigitte. Debated a candidate. We can do that again. We are kind of behind still on eloquence. All our, our tolerance is a little low too. But like our courage is like 2+. Our wisdom is like 2+. Our tolerance is like 2, maybe +1. Our eloquence is just level 2, maybe straight off the rip. And then our imagination is like 2+, right? If we do
What should we do?
wait, what?
What now?
Okay.
What? Pardon? Why?
Say there.
Well met, eh?
Leave it out, mate.
Oh, this is the way to the well, right?
Oh, what a pity.
Oh, what a pity. So there's a debate going on here. Hey, it's another UG.
All right, folks, listen here.
Lena. About to create a kingdom where gauntlet runners are available to all. Lena Caden at your service. Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your words against theirs and debate? You can make them see the future you're envisioning. Sure you'll be able. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Get some extra eloquence. We're gonna need it. Oh, you're the kid that got the weird kid in that weird gauntlet runner. Of course, I remember you. I'm not worried about losing to some run-of-the-mill gauntlet runner, but yours is really caught me off guard. I carry the name of my workshop on my shoulders, so I can't lose. Whether it's in a debate or any other type of contest, you're on.
All right, folks, listen here.
Listen here. When I become queen, I'll make sure everyone has Gauntlet Runner. Not only would it make it transportation safer, it'd create a bunch of ace jobs for everyone. Besides, it's riding in a cool Gauntlet Runner, something everybody dreams of. Caden's workshop has a great selection of them. Brilliant. I've always wanted to cruise about in a Gauntlet Runner. I heard Lena's family is famous for their Gauntlet Runner workshop. Lena seems to be have a following of the dreamers, among the dreamers. How should I appeal? What are your policies? Will your ruler just sell runners? Demand would overwhelm you. What are your policies? I'm gonna go with what are your policies?
Wait.
Runners won't solve the issues discrimination and poverty cause.
Kidding.
That's true. Tribal discrimination really pisses me off. Like dad fools who question my runner's performance just because I'm a UG. Huh. Isn't Leah agreeing with his argument? Lena probably just wants to sell Gauntlet Runners. Talking dream. Ozitz is talking dreams too, but they're a bit more grounded than hers. Did I just whoop her? Bugger. Why is everyone taking your side?
I knew it.
You did great in that debate earlier. Seems like, okay, looks like I might have got big points for this. More importantly, you won over a lot of people. They even give you a little something to show their support. Oh yeah, give me that money. And we get some imagination and eloquence.
All right.
I'll take it. Better. After listening to the concerns of the people, I return to the others. It's a new day, right? And that shit just
Time
going down,
marches
bro.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, I feel like I'm getting really, really low on the number. I feel like there's going to be something that's going to make that number go back up at some point. Like, story related, it's going to, like, fuck the numbers up. Okay. We can spend time with Heisme. Huh? See what the hood did. See what the hood did. They spent time with Heisme. Huh? New day. So we gotta go to the Gauntlet Runner, drop a deuce, get some free items, and take a shower. Oh, and now we can cook shit too without wasting time. So we can do that too. First, go in the pantry. Drop a deucey.
Right. Got it. What now?
Okay, so we got, okay, so let me see. We got today, the rest of today, the rest of tomorrow, and then the story will start here probably. Something to do with main story is gonna happen on the 16th. So we, on the 15th, so we need ice magic for this. I think we might actually do the Man-Eater Grotto quest on the 15th. We'll chart for there so we can go to a dungeon and be in a dungeon before the story starts again. it did say we can cook on the gauntlet rudder without. I'm gonna make one of these benevolent bread.
Really?
Oh, okay, so we need to do it while we're on the road. Oh, okay. That makes fucking sense, I guess. What were we about to do? We're going to spend time with Heisme. Heisme. I was gonna cook some food, but seems like we can't cook food yet. We have to be on the road, but we can do that when we try to go to the dungeon.
Ah, it's you.
It's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I'd be sure to what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask you but help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke of finding a spot to lay my son to rest. I happened across a nice place the other day. Let's go. Get him to like level 3. You'll go then? The place I'd like to go is the cemetery on the outskirts of town. Plenty of new graves, possibly victim of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many of his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. I don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in signed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Shall we look somewhere else?
That means...
Then we shall look somewhere else?
My thanks.
My thanks. I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind, indulging me just a bit further? Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows. It's too dangerous. Well, he'd not be lonely. Might be too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. You want to keep looking? No problem.
Got it.
Okay, let's do that then.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is...
All you Geeb travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter their bones in the sea, some bury them beneath the great tree. That said, most simply bury their bones in the village communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in my years, I came to understand some things. It's not as easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me, but it is my concern. We can take our time.
It'll be fine.
It's mine. We'll give it as much thought as you need.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Then
might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter?
What happened?
No.
It looks just like the place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through the grass, far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fists. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burns and burrs, but I know 'tis is an empty fantasy.
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes.
My apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle, it feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face.
But
And yet, something's bothering you.
the truth is,
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind, it reminds me of a faraway hill, the hill where my hometown lies. Why didn't we just go there first? You just remembered it?
What?
no.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit it? Let's give up. Let's go already.
Come on.
I'd like if we could visit your hometown, Heisme. I wonder if my son would feel the same. I never gave him a chance to see my village before he died. There is no room for hesitation, especially for my son's sake. He deserves no less than to have every option considered.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. And since Hesme's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude. Aloof the hermit Heisme, keeper of the heritor of the thief's virtues. Though thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Nice.
I must come to a decision.
Ooh, assassin. Nice. Cool. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness. At least let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can. Spare the time.
Onward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. What did they do at nighttime? 55% took the test of courage. Stood watch, discuss battle strategies, spend time with Heisme, which we did already. I think we'll do what the community did. I kind of like use the network to judge like what I'm gonna do in most cases. And if it doesn't add up for me, like, I won't do it and I'll do something else. If I look at my shit and I'm like, but I don't really need that, I need this, I'll do that. But like right now, 55% took the test of courage at nighttime right here, right now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well met, eh?
We already talked to this dude, so we're just gonna do it. Take the plunge.
Good.
Ha, that's the spirit, but you think you'll have the spirit to come in eye to eye at the bottom of the valley? Oh, you made up your mind about this. Yup. I can tell by the look on your face that you are committed. I guess I can't talk you out of this. Alright, looks like everything is set. Well then, get ready. Step off the ledge confidently. Man, they got us out here bungee jumping and shit.
Incredible!
Wow, you done it with such elegance, such artistry even. Wow, impressive. I enjoyed watching that. So I wanted to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it. Oh, he gave me a foreign coin. A cinch jumping off that cliff at a high place has increased my courage. I'll tell you right now, I ain't doing that shit in real life. Hell no. I don't fuck with heights. Alright, I got 0 experience in the air. Alright?
Alright.
Here we go. Gallica and I discussed the test of courage as we made our way back to the others. Oh, you actually get point. Oh, you only get a really small amount. It only went down by like 7 or 8.
Hey.
Apparently, another victim was claimed by the monster in a man-eater's grotto. They went looking for ore and were attacked. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Probably on the 15th. True tragedy. One would venture into such danger unless they felt the risk was absolutely necessary. It's a reckless decision, but regardless, the outcome is which is one I wish I could have prevented. Right, I don't want anyone else hurt. We've accepted this request, so let's exterminate the threat as soon as we can. We'll get there, don't worry. I have plans. New day, gotta go back to the gauntlet runner, check the pantry, hear voice. Maria, yeah, maybe we'll do that too. Let's see what the community has done. Spend time with Maria, alright. So, yeah, sounds about right.
Why? You have my thanks.
Very good.
Pantry.
What's this? All right.
Go ahead and take a poops. Drop a doozy.
Right.
And shower.
Well then. Now, where was I?
Oh,
New archetype, may I ask for a demonstration?
please do make yourselves comfortable.
Study. Heisme.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Damn, hold on. I want to see the skills. Lurking Nightblade deals medium physical damage 1 turn for 1 enemy. Decreases their evasion. Hit and evasion for 3 turns. You still have access to steal. You can inflict a hex on an enemy. Deals heavy physical damage to an enemy. May 1 hit kill a target. Shadow Dwellers. Passive that increases evasion by 5%. Boost further. Okay, so if you got more than 1 deep type archetype, you get a boost to your evasion. Increase evasion against electric attacks because he's weak to electric. Okay. Elusive Dream deals weak physical slash damage to 1 enemy 1 to 3 times. Absorbs MP and may 1 hit kill a target. Holy shit. Huh? So you lose out on like some of the skills that like still MP, still HP. I definitely gonna unlock it for him.
Fascinating. This right here.
Heroic embodiment of Adept Naib, a shadow who robs the wicked of destiny, exposing their falsehoods to the light of day. 9,000 mage is required to unlock the assassin.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I have retained my edge.
My edge? I do have him on Gunner right now, and I definitely want him to level Gunner up. Oh yeah, I gave him steel. And since, let me make sure people are set up for the gusto. We have heal, boost people's stuff. You have sword master. You have lightning. Yeah, I'm taking this off. I'm gonna replace this with ice because we're gonna need it later. I just want to make sure people are iced out, ready to go. Do you have any new dialogue? Of a parent. Okay, so this was talking about the lady who was, you know, harboring that human baby monster that we had to defeat. Let's go ahead and pet the kitty cat. And we'll go kick it with Marie and hopefully get that to like rank 5.
What do you...
See Marie.
Mister.
Oi. Hi, mister. I talked to Miss Pavine and I wanted to talk to Papa too. And I wanted to ask you something. Actually, never mind being shy. Tell me what's on your mind. I wanted to go to the cathedral. Miss Pavine said that Papa was always watching over people. So I thought if Papa was watching over me, then maybe I could talk to him if we went there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Guard at the entrance reluctantly let us in at Marie's pleading. Wonder if Papa heard. What did you ask him?
Hold on.
What did you tell him? I told him that I'm sorry.
By the way...
I thought Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I was sorry. Miss Femine said I can tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So...
I told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me, and I was wrong that whole time. Your Papa must be happy. I'm sure your Papa is very happy for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mister. Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Miss Femi told me his job was to make sure everyone is okay. I loved when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug. That always made me feel better.
That's why...
So, I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too. But I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then? You could do other things. Maybe you can make people smile, question mark.
In that case...
Why don't you try to make people around you smile? Sometimes that's enough.
Huh?
That's really all I have to do?
Okay.
Then I'll do it. first, I'm gonna make sure Miss Bean is okay. Right.
Oh,
I wonder what I could do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Bean wants? She says she don't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers or some snacks or a new sign. She always says the sign's gotten beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that will make her happy?
wow.
Alright, I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa and Miss Bean and me and you all smiling together. That's a great idea. That sounds like a great idea.
Really?
You really think so? Yup. I want you to be on the sign too, cause you're my treasure. I can sense Marie's deep affection and trust. Nice.
I'm okay.
Healer's veneration significantly reduced the match cost of studying the healer lineage. Cool. Oh wait. Do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget. It also has to have pretty pictures on it, or I know an artist. Do I? Fit to me.
If so,
Let's ask Norris. He's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah.
I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Norris.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, come back soon, mister. I can't wait. Right now, we got her spirits up. I walked Marie home before returning to the group. Debated a candidate, took the test of courage, helped out at Honeybee, slept, talked with Pagan, spent time with Hishme, spent time with Brigitte, spent time with Norris, stood watch, read a book, discussed battle strategies. Let's take a look at my things. Let's go. Okay, so we're up right now on courage. Our wisdom is in the middle. Our tolerance is like not raised at all. So
What do you think? Come to think of it.
I want to do I don't want courage.
all right then. Where to?
No, it's not what I wanted either.
Where to?
Nope. Is there a icon? Is the tolerance one again?
All right then. Where to?
The heart, right? Let's go to the Honeybee Inn, right? We can get tolerance by cooking at the Honeybee, right? What you got, homie? You got some info? Today?
What
Today's
now?
the 14th? And we're gonna miss out on Big Bargain Day, but we're alright. We're alright there. We already went shopping.
You know.
Mister, a new friend said I was a good girl for helping out at the shop. Made me think of Papa. I wonder why. They look so different.
Yeah.
We always get a flood at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand preparing some food? Yep. Seems like Fabine is having a hard time. Do that. We'll do this because we know if we keep it, we can get the if we follow the recipe for this.
You're a big help.
if we pick the right answer and stick to the recipe, we'll get the max amount of tolerance we can get.
Oh, right.
Stick to the recipe.
No.
Exactly.
Get some tolerance, bro.
You did it.
All right.
There we go. Get a little bit of tolerance.
Time marches on.
Okay,
and
so
the
now
age
it's the
of a new
15th.
king draws nearer.
Yes, okay. So we're gonna head to that man-eater's grotto. That's what we're gonna do.
All right then.
See what the homies did. Yeah, see, 33% went to the man-eater's grotto. 55% spent time with Hulkenberg. But I want to get into another dungeon. We've been sitting around doing a whole bunch of bullshit. Not a bunch of bullshit, but like raising ranks with people and scared me. I don't know what it was. Go to this. Do our daily shenanigans.
All right.
Drop a deuce. Take a old dookie. He got it, all right. So we about to get a luck one. Right. Yeah, that's pretty dope. You get some permanent luck ups from that.
Well then.
From taking the old dookie.
Got it.
So now we go here.
Are we departing?
Check status. We have until the 21st before the expedition, so let's try to help as many people as we can. Popularity's name of the game, so we raise the attention on our cause. People request. If you got some, let's crack on and help some folks. Quests and tactics. We're trying to do the man-eater mine quest. Going to the man-eater grotto.
Now then.
How far do I run her?
Here's where we are. This place.
This is where we're going, right here. Cave used as a fortress by monsters, their increased numbers has compelled the locals to place a bounty on the largest, most dangerous ones.
I think we have a favor to do there.
This is the rock worm with the bounty on it. Lives. Sounded like the locals are in dire straits. Seems this is a cave not only contains ore but jewels as well.
Much to see.
Pray, do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand. We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by the night? Maybe. But of course, let us go. Let us not dilly-dally.
Great. Let's move out.
Get there.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
So,
Can you hear me?
hello there, can you hear me? Norse's voice is echoing from the phone runner. If you're hunting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you got them. Thanks to Norse, you can now use plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant seeds you have. Thanks to Magic Igniter, your crops will be ready to harvest the very next day. I hear voice. I mustn't allow things to remain as they are. Hulkenberg. Alright, we can cook food now, right? Since we're on the move. So I'm gonna make that bread. Oh, we got. Oh, nice, nice. We're gonna make the benevolent bread because I'm pretty sure when we were at like this right here is something they served us when we were there. This coney stew or some shit like that. We're gonna make the bread. We're gonna make the bread.
All right.
Ice Maid's home village. I'll go get him.
Now then.
I heard that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is the most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience awfully get afoul of it. But you are lucky today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Followed Hismay's lead and began kneading the flour in the dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique like this and like that. Ha! Why do you idle? Come show me your conviction. You gonna have me up there stepping on some bread and my feet with my feet?
Don't lose focus.
This is the time. This is no time to rest. Should we either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. I need to look. We're at the hour already. Jesus. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I ever seen.
Days gone by.
I present you with the taste of my hometown. With this benevolent bread, prepare yourself. You are not ready. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. That's dope. Where's this seed thing at that he was talking? Oh, this thing? Plant growing device. Okay, so I remember this was covered up. You need some seeds. Hero fruit seed. Hero fruit seeds. I've heard they're really rare and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes. We have some seeds. Why not plant them? Oh, this takes time. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that if it takes time. Because I'd rather use my time and speak with and hang out with Hulkenberg. That's what I'd rather do.
Excuse me.
Because she'll go to 5, and that's what we want. We want our party members up so we can get benefits from them. Let's do it. And she sound like she's crying. Go talk to Hulkenberg.
Are you free?
What we ought to do today, whenever the specifics, it would be prudent to use the time improving our chances to build our strength. I apologize, but I must ask that we save training for another time. Right now I have some things I'd like to ponder alone. If you need advice, I'm here.
If so,
Could you spare a moment for me then? It's about Radon, the Knight Commander. My family found prominence through the means beyond wealth. We lacked scholarship. Mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of the martial arts put me quite outside of their sphere, and considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
yes.
My family offered me no meaning of worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. Thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone, but well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name. But I was fortunate enough to meet Redaunt in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born into a storied rogue house but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline. We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts regardless of familiar background. What changed him? What happened to him?
Huh?
What happened to him?
I...
I was the one who shattered his ambitions.
Truth is,
After our training concluded, Radonth was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Radonth lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and then returned to the order, but to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time. Do you feel inferior?
no.
Radon's current behavior does not befit a knight commander, and it hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such an abuse of power. Even if I'm partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay indeed, 'twould be all the more reason to intervene. But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. So, Hulkenberg's family made sure, boy, talked some shit and made sure she got selected. Like, the power of her family name got her put as the knight's, guard, right? As the prince's guard, basically. But I cannot help to wonder whether it's my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest, and after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital as a wanderer. Yeah, because we see what happened in the cutscene where the prince got hit with the curse and all that shit. She basically failed to protect him. After these lofty words what weight do they bear for from one such as I, a knight errant and eroded, failed in her solemn duty? That's not who you are. That's still a knight.
No.
That's not who you are, Hulkenberg. Yet, even if I now stay my course, what of my past self? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many criminals to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out.
Alas.
Yet, looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was, my knightly standing, a replacement for the family I had forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief and a knight. I fled my family, I fled my knighthood. Radonth, he sees this in me. Clarion clear. Who am I to claim any chivalry over him? You would run again? You'll say nothing.
So then...
So, you will repeat the past and run from Radonth? No. I was simply afraid to face him and afraid of facing who I once was. You don't have to be. You have friends, you know. You're better than this.
It'll be fine.
We'll help you through this, no matter what. I feel like I picked the right answer. This is the way of the broken sword. I suppose brute force will avail, if nothing, But still.
I see.
Why yes, that sword, perhaps I lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've always been there to remind me I am truly indebted to you, Ozins. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Hulkenberg seems like she realized something, a sense of further deepening of our bond. Right.
It is finally time I settled this.
Significantly reduce managed costs of studying, and then while in reserve, the amount of experience. Okay, so I don't know what reserve even is. I have no idea what that is. If I may, like some time alone with my thoughts. When I found my answers, let us speak here again. Alright, boo.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Do we stop or we just keep going? We already went there, so we kind of don't need to stop. So let's just keep going.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
Both. Treasure, death.
All right.
This is the Valmo nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones in the town's principal industry is, if nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's tavern and shops depend on the miners' patronage. As well, to leave this situation alone would see the town's economies slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms. Then, you know what? Wait, no. You know what? We'll eradicate them and their little larvae too. Man, what has gotten into him? He is not a tad overexcited for this task. I think the mere mention of Valmo sends his mind back into the dinner table comment. Let's press on. Maybe it reminds him of the butthole he had to crawl out of a couple episodes back. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, is there something there? What is this all of a sudden?
So, hey,
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of those relics Norris was looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Okay, so there's one of those relics here. But we're already like a hour, 13 minutes in, or 113 minutes in. So I am going to go ahead and make the cut in this episode right here at the dungeon entrance. In the next one, we will go into the dungeon, and if we need to, we will grind out as necessary. But homies and honeys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. You'll be back for the next. We're going to be out. Deuces.